this is the Tonka Toyota Tundra, and just as that name indicates, it is a life-size Tonka truck for adults because, well, who wants to grow up, right? This is an amazing truck. It's got a jacked up sky-high lift. It's running 500 horsepower under the hood, and it's riding pretty well on the trails here. Having so much fun with it, but I think the highlight of this thing, as you'll hear in a minute, is how well it sounds when you lay it on the throttle. The thing just wakes up and makes you feel alive from within. It's coming through your ears and it's going through your soul. That's what's going on every time you hear that exhaust sound. So, yeah, really amazing truck here. Now take a look at that. That is a 200 PSI t-shirt shooter that they shoot off at events across the country. And I was told that one time they had it amped up so high that it was actually shooting past the crowd. It's running a bulletproof suspension. And take a look at the beauty of that. Long travel kit there. As we get dazzled by all of its lights, it's got a rescue package on it. And look how beefy those brakes are. I do not know how many inches those brakes are, but I'm gonna estimate they're like nearing 16 inches, which I haven't even seen before in my life. I've seen brakes as large as 15 inches, but that's humongous. Running Mickey Thompson's 38s by 15 by 5, 15 on 20-inch wheels. And yeah, of course, all the Tonka branding all around. A lot going on in this truck, but that's because there's a lot of fun going on in this truck. So, yeah, we're having a lot of fun with this. All right, so driving the Tonka Tundra. What can I say? It's like being a big kid in the toy box. It's a lot of fun, but it really comes alive under two circumstances. A, when you put it in four-wheel drive, but B, when you do that, the exhaust sounds amazing. It's by Flowmaster, and put some flow into my experience of a human being's experience on the planet. It's just, wow, this sounds amazing. This is like a Tonka toy that actually makes the real noises without you having to do them yourself. Everything that you could have wished for as a kid when you were playing with your Tonka trucks in your backyard is this experience in the big boy form, but 10 times better. Because when big boys act like kids, they just have more fun, and I'm having more fun right now. Yeah! Felt pretty good. And then, you could do the old breaker 19. So there's that. Yeah, there's a lot to play around with in this Tonka Toyota Tundra. And if you want to know if it makes me feel like I'm a 5-year-old in my sandbox again, the answer is yes. So this is a 2015, I'm guessing. I don't know actually what year it is, but I know I'm driving a Tonka F-250 right now. And this one's been modified just a bit. And when I say just a bit, I mean to the tune of 700 horsepower and 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. So if I just ease onto the throttle here for a second. Yeah, it's got it. It's got an air ride suspension and it's self-leveling, so we're off-road right now, and I don't feel like I'm off-road right now. I feel like I'm on-road, actually. I feel like I could be going like 100 miles an hour on these whoops, even though people in this truck wouldn't like that. But I feel like I could go that fast and it still would be comfortable. So very, very impressive truck. And at the end of the day, it's a Tonka truck. I'm driving a Tonka truck right now. This is every boyhood dream out there. That's really awesome, and I'm really glad that they are marketing these for adults and not just kids anymore, because adults want to be kids too. I mean, who wants to grow up? So the reason I got to drive the amazing Tonka Toyota Tundra and Tonka T-Rex Ford F-250 was because Tonka invited me to the press launch of their new Tonka Toyota 4Runner. I didn't get as much time with it as the other vehicles, thus the reason for this voiceover. But look at it. The thing's like a treehouse on a 10-inch lift and 38-inch tires. Also, ladders on SUVs make me weak in the knees. Ladders on SUVs. Compared with the other trucks, the Tonka 4Runner is slow, and it rides rough. But if I were to go camping, this is the one I'd pick. Can you imagine how much this would boost your camping game? Unfortunately, none of these life-size Tonka trucks is for sale. They're for marketing purposes only. But it is nice to know someone was crazy enough to build them. Most adult males grew up playing with Tonka trucks, and now that they're buying these toys for their children or grandchildren, it makes sense Tonka would market to the full-grown demographic buying their toys. Plus, who can argue with how cool these trucks are?